Army Recognition editorial team is in Bogota, Colombia to cover the International Defense and Security exhibition ExpoDefensa. During 3 days, we'll cover the event with daily news and videos. Follow us on armyrecognition.com and on Defense Web TV's news channel.
ExpoDefensa is the main Latin American exhibition this year. Colombia and the Colombian government is really figuring out that defense and security are important parts of the economic reactivation. Exhibitors come from all over the world, and most delegations that we have, and we are going to have 96 delegations this year from 25 countries, are coming from the region and also from other countries that have strategic alliances with Colombia. I'm talking about Korea, Turkey, even Middle Eastern countries who are represented by their embassies here, and of course all of the delegations of the region who see Colombia as the focal point of defense and security in this region. We had the visit of the President Ivan Duque Marquez for the first time, and what we appreciated is that the President, and it's very rare in defense show, took the time to stop at many international and national booths, talk about the products, try the products, and meet our customers. So we have this year 228 exhibitors from 25 countries and the European Union. We have a lot of countries that regularly come to ExpoDefensa. We're talking about the USA Pavilion, which is the biggest that we have here. Israel Pavilion also, which is very big. Spain, Brazil, always present here. As you can see on this map, ExpoDefensa is a big show divided in 3 halls. And the novelty this year is that we have the Orion Summit for Ministers of Defense during the show, which is a multilateral event with Ministers of Defense and naval delegations that will take place during the show and that will discuss ways of fighting drug trafficking and organized crimes in the naval sector. This is something that is new for us, and we are honored to welcome it here. It shows the importance of ExpoDefensa. We had 13,000 visitors in 2019. Due to biosecurity reasons, we have limited spaces in ExpoDefensa, but the first day today was a very full day, even that overcame our own expectations. We have 3 heads of organizing ExpoDefensa: the Ministry of Defense of Colombia, of course, who presides the show; Corferias, which is the largest exhibition center in Colombia and one of the most important in Latin America. They organize more than 60 exhibitions a year. And ASCOGES, with the experience that we have of organizing defense shows worldwide. We bring an expertise to this. We're not just events organizers, we're experts in defense and security. So this is also a promise that we do to the industry and to the community of defense and security to bring them the best services here in Colombia and in the region. Eurosatory is the largest defense and security for land and air land systems in the world. It takes place every 2 years in Paris. And Eurosatory is a bit different because it's not a French show, it's not a European show, it's the world meeting the world. It's the show for the community of defense and security in the world. And the success of Eurosatory helped us export our business model to regions such as Latin America with ExpoDefensa and Shield Africa for the African continent. It's the success of Eurosatory that also helps us do that. Thank you.
I'm Alex. I work for Kenan Electronics. We manufacture drone jamming equipment, cell phone jammers, drone jammers, communications jamming, counter-drone equipment. So here we've got carbon fibre drone jamming gun, jams most domestic and commercial drones. We've got a really good jamming range. Yes, we've got a carbon fibre gun, which acts as a waveguide, amplifying the signal. We've got a removable battery, which can be easily replaced. Sight system, so you can see the drones closer up. An electronic trigger. The controller is 2 kilometres from the drone. We can be 1 kilometre away from the drone. They use radio frequencies to disrupt the drone's system. If you switch the Wi-Fi and ISM bands on, the drone will go back to its controller. However, if you switch those bands on and the GPS, the drone will sit down and land where it's in place. So then you can take the drone and do whatever you want with it. This is a new field. We haven't been to the South Americas and Caribbean before, so it would be a good new market to expand to. Security and defence is quite a big thing in Colombia anyway, so it would be quite good to expand onto this market. So I think it's
I'm the Executive Vice President of Blindex SA, which is an armoring company here in Colombia. It's a company that has run this type of business for almost 30 years now. We made a type of contract with the Army of Colombia in order to develop a new type of vehicle in order to transport personnel in a secure manner, because till now they are transporting their personnel in non-armored vehicles. So we developed this kind of vehicle. It's an armored vehicle with B6 Plus or B7, BR7 level of protection, and we have a Stanek 2 underneath the vehicle with 2 kind of devices in order to deflect the blast. its V-hull configuration. It has an additional mine deflectors that receive the first impact of energy. We've made a series of tests with explosive until 20 kilos of C4 with extraordinary results. We had to be guided by an equation that was very low cost of acquisition, very low cost of operation, and very low cost of maintenance. This is the reason why we look for a commercial-based platform. In this case, it's a Chevrolet Isuzu IFVR with payload capacity of 17 tons. After modification, it has the capability of carrying something more than 25 tons. The armoring itself, which is in this case a B7, it's around 8 tons of armoring, plus around 3 tons of personal part in the vehicle. The first concern was to assure a very good protection, not of the vehicle, but of the person inside the vehicle. That's why we developed a double deflection system of the blast. After the tests we made, we could prove that our calculus were correct. It's a vehicle that can receive direct impact underneath the vehicle of more than 20 kilos, 40 pounds of C4 at 1 meters beneath the floor.
Plasan is a company basically that is innovating survivability systems. Our survivability systems are being manufactured on vehicles. Vehicles are the carry-on of our survivability systems. And what we are doing today is trying to bring new innovations into the market of the wheeled tactical vehicles. Of course, we have the traditional 4x4 tactical vehicle, the Sandcats, we have the Storm Rider. However, today we understand that there are a lot of needs for different special forces as well as the armies for different tactical vehicles that will be heavily armoring, however will be light and maneuvering much better than the traditional 4x4 vehicles. In the past we delivered a few vehicles to Colombia, and what we are trying to do today is basically to emphasize and to understand the new needs, operational needs of the Colombian, and to bring the new innovation solution to the Colombian army as well as to other countries in the region. The Storm Rider is basically heavier on the protection. I like to call it like a small MRAP. It has the protection of the big MRAPs as we remember them from the Iraq-Afghanistan war. However, it's much more compact, heavily on the armoring, and it can be used as an operational vehicle as well as a troop carrier. That's the big brother of the traditional Sandcat that we are familiar with. Colombia, like any other countries, especially in this region, they have special needs, different geographical arena. The nature of Lausanne is to develop. We try to understand and really to fit or to tailor the right vehicle, even though it might be the same chassis or the same solution, but to tailor it to the needs of the specific arena. Now we are working with military as well as paramilitary. It might be the same family vehicle, but different operational needs. So we are tailoring it according to the specific needs.